Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an episode of budget builds where I give you guys the best under 50,000 coin cards to go after to actually use on your team. Now, I'm not going to lie, NHL 22 has drastically changed the landscape of building your team early on. It has probably never been more difficult to actually build a competitive team from the start of the game. So if you started in Christmas or the beginning of January, it is going to be awfully tough for the first couple weeks because the values at the lower end, the cards that you could get for cheap that might have some value, are being held up because of the trade-in sets for the new events. For example, an 86 overall card in January of last year might have had tremendous value. You might have had over 90 speed, and you might have been able to get them for like 10,000 coins. Well, in NHL 22, because 86 plus cards are actually sold in a set or used to trade in for a set, you're paying at minimum like 22,000 coins, not because the card is worth that, but because the trade-in set for each of those 86 overall cards is worth that value. So it is very difficult to find a lot of useful cards for under 50,000 coins, so I compiled a few that I think you should go after. In my opinion, though, guys, I still think like 88 to 90 is the most value, about 75,000 coins per card. You're going to find those that are probably worth more than that, but they're going for under. But again, that's just because of the new trading sets. All right, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you give the video a like. I'd love to see, we hit like 150, 200 likes or something like that, maybe. Who knows? All right, guys, let's get into the video. All right, we'll start first with a favorite of mine from the beginning of the year, and it's wild because he's actually now more expensive than what he was before. But the 88 AKIL Thomas is going for about 45 to 50,000 coins if you can still find them on the market. This card hasn't been in packs in quite some time, so a lot of people have used them for trading sets. With Thief activated, he's got very good defensive stats for this range. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 agility. He's got a shot power at 95. Hand stats are pretty mediocre, as is his body checking, but there's just very few great centermen in this range. Even at the top end, center seems to be the weakest pure position in NHL 22. But yeah, this is a solid centerman that you guys could go out and get, and he's going for about 50,000 coins. Next would be the 16-bit hero, NAZEM KADRI. Again, nothing special here in terms of size, but it's just, again, helpful for centerman. He's going for about 43,000 coins. You can get Fly the Zone and Booming Shot on him, which are great synergies in my opinion. Fly the Zone gets him up to 90 speed. His shot is a little bit higher, just under 90. Hand stats in the high 80s as well. Body checking is 93. And then he's got his face-off rating up to 88. Again, nothing really special about this card, but for anyone that is trying to fill out that center position, because it is going to be very difficult for you, 43,000 coins for this NAZEM KADRI is pretty good in the landscape. Then we've got this 90 Superstar Origins Joe MULLEN 510 with Spark and Distributor, and this is just a very good synergy combo. I've mentioned this quite some time. That it's hard to actually get both of these activated because usually if they have one, the other one is in that same drop down for synergies. So having Spark and Distributor does add some value there. He's got 91 speed, 91 acceleration. His shot is in the low to mid 90s, which is very useful for anyone that is just starting out in Hockey Ultimate Team. He's got 93 stick checking, 93 defensive awareness, and 94 body checking with synergies active. And he's going for 47,000 coins for under 50k. This is one of the better values in the game currently. Next, for about 22,000 coins, you can grab the 86 Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall cards are always some of the best in Hockey Ultimate Team. I like Light the Lamp and Applesauce. He's got silver wheels, which is nice. 6'1", good size. 92 speed, 91 acceleration. His shot is in the high 80s, low 90s with synergies. Hand stats are decent. Defensively, he's not very good, but again, you're paying 22,000 coins for someone with very, very good skating, and that's just extremely useful, especially because he's over 6 foot. Another really nice buy for just at that 50,000 coin mark is the 87 EVGENY KUZNETSOV. Really, any KUZNETSOV cards that are prime times or team of the weeks. Even the training camp card, the 83 overall from the back at the beginning of the game, are very good because of his skating. 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 agility, and this one has high 80 shooting, 90 hand stats, and then I do like his synergy combo with Thief as well as Gladiator. Makes him very good defensively in terms of defensive awareness and stick checking. So this would be a great option. They're just very hard to find, but 50,000 coins for this is solid. And then lastly, among forwards, we've got the 87 Johnny GAUDREAU, and size is always going to be an issue with the GAUDREAU cards, but Booming Shot and Gladiator do help out. He gets his agility up to 96 and has silver elite edges, which is awesome in my opinion. If you haven't watched my advanced tip video, I'll show you how to utilize this correctly. 93 speed, 93 acceleration, high 80s, low 90s shooting. Hand stats are all above 90. Just a very good, well-rounded offensive card. Obviously, he's very small, but nonetheless, that's still a pretty good price, going for about 41,000 coins right now. So that's a solid buy if you're looking for a really fast winger. On to defensemen, we've got the 87 KALE MAKAR team of the week, going for about 38,000 coins. Any KALE MAKAR card, obviously, depending on your price range, is pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. Again, speed is going to be what you're looking for early on. You can't really go after size early on because the size that you're going to be able to afford is just going to be so slow that you're going to get burned every time you play anyone with a decent team. So Booming Shot as well as Protector, couple of nice synergies here. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, and 96 agility, as well as a decent shot. Hand stats are great, and defensive awareness up at 93. He's not the best this year. I think last year, the way the game played, he was much better, but still a very good card early on, especially, and 38,000 coins, you can't go wrong. Smaller defenseman that has decent value is the 88 SAMI VATANEN. He's got Bombarded as well as Light the Lamp and Fly the Zone. 91 speed, 89 acceleration, a very good shot, hand stats above 90. And then again, just kind of mediocre defensively. Does have 88 body checking, which is a little nice. 5'10 is always going to be difficult, but again, you just can't find the speed for under 50,000 coin among defensemen. It's actually brutal. Taking a look at the cards currently for defense under 50k, there isn't a lot of even decent cards, so this is kind of the best of the bunch. And then lastly, we have the 88 RASMUS SANDIN. Same kind of situation as Vatanen, a little bit bigger at 5'11", and does have silver truculence, which does help out with his size. 91 speed, good shot defensively. He's got 88 defensive awareness and 90 stick checking, 88 body checking, but that truculence really helps out with the fact that he's only 5'11", so he would be another nice buy at 45,000 coins. Now, for goaltenders, again, I don't think that you should be spending anything on goaltenders really until you have a very, very good team. Like, you could go with base Leonard or something like that if you do get X Factor Carey Price in a choice pack. If it doesn't include McDavid or Matthews or AKIL, Stamkos, among the big players, and I will have a video that will explain exactly the one X Factors to go after. But I would consider the X Factor Carey Price because he just would be a great goaltender for you guys. This Justin Pogge for about 33,000 coins. I've played him a couple times, and he has been incredible against me. The silver post-to-post, guys, is just an unbelievable meta in this game. It's one of the best superstar abilities, not just for goaltenders, but for the entire game because of what it actually does for these goaltenders. It saves you a ton. This Justin Pogge would be the next best that isn't some of the top tier names that are going for like 150k. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's budget builds. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.